Filming, huh?
Yep, I'm filming. This is Dumpling. It's feeding time. Clay's feeding. He set up the. Show him how you set up the feeding dish.
Well, I've got hungry hippos here. Hang on. They all want their pellets. But I cover it up so the rain stays off in it. I got to build a better mouse trap to cover it up. It's been raining a lot lately, and
Why do you say a better mouse trap?
it's just a figure of speech.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we don't have mice.
So it's to cover up the thing so the rain doesn't get in the feeders. Not that them bunnies allow that there's too much feed left when they're done eating, but they are getting pretty good size.
Now this bunny is going to have a baby. Babies.
Number 3, I got to get her next on.
Yep. Clay has given them. They all have numbers of who they are, rather than naming them, which sometimes we sneak and name them, but. This is Dumpling, and she's going to have babies very soon. You can see her little tummy coming out. She usually has a big litter. She's probably one of my more timid bunnies. Not the most timid, but she's not. She likes people, but if I reach in her cage, she doesn't necessarily run up to me like Chin and our other boy do. Okay, now Clay has a nest box. He's going to put it in.
As you can see, the way it'll set like this, the mamas can set up on top and watch over their babies because they don't stay in the nest all the time with the babies. They'll have the babies, they'll pull out hair, making a little nest in there, and if she jumps in and out, this is to protect the bunnies. We'll knock them off her nipples so that they don't get dragged out into the cage. Once in a blue moon, they'll hang on a little tight and they'll fall out. So you have to monitor them probably the first week or two to make sure that they're all in the nest at night so that they don't get cold in the middle of the night and you lose one or two. We lost one earlier in the season because of that.
Well, she actually flew right out of the box. That baby just went with her mama right out of the box,
Yeah.
which is really rare.
I gotta set this.
So
Her treat dish is stuck.
uh-oh, he's going to fix her treat dish. Well, he's working on that. I'll just kind of take a round over to show you that above the watering system, or above Clay has a bucket that has tubes coming down to water the rabbits. They have water bottles attached, but they don't need water in them because they get water from the nipple part here. But, and this is Chin. She too is going to have babies, and she's having some pellets right now, and they have a little treat bowl too, so she's having her pellets. And I'll show you another view of Dumpling. You can probably see her little baby there. She's pretty. They're what is she, a mixed breed?
Ooh, Dumpling?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just something we picked up.
We picked.
Bought her real cheap at the auction. She's had two litters. This will be her 3rd litter for us. Each litter gets bigger. She had 5 in the first litter and I think 7 in the next litter.
And we don't breed them like continuously.
No, because it puts too much strain on them. You can't keep breeding them back because they get weaker and weaker, and the babies get smaller and smaller.
She was bred the first year, and then this year she was bred, and then we did one more breeding, and that's going to probably be it for her.
All right, she's in the nest box. She loves that already. I haven't even just put it in there, and we'll get a little bit of straw in there and throw that in there to her, and she can make a nest.
And she'll pull out the hair.
Yeah, she'll pull out hair out of her. Let me just pull some of that straw and throw it in there for her.
So, and Clay set up some straw over here to keep dry, so we have it handy. But she'll pull out hair from the front of that little pouch and make a nest in that box, usually really close, like just a few days before she actually has them. Like sometimes it's almost the day. Is it usually the day that they have them they start pulling, or it all depends on the bunny? Clay.
I can't hear you, hon.
How soon before they have their babies do they pull out the hair?
When?
Yeah, how soon before they have their babies?
When they start pulling out hair, it's usually within that day or the next day.
Okay, when they
don't
start,
do it till the last minute.
they usually pull out the hair in front of their, like under their neck. Like you can see that on chin, she's got like a little pouch. Like a day or two before they have their babies, they start to build their nest. And we've talked about this before. If you see a bunny nest or you think your mother's not feeding her babies, they usually don't tend to them because
They
they're
only go in and feed them 2 to 3 times a day.
yeah, because they're protecting them by keeping predators away by not running to the nest every 5 minutes. Oh, the hay's on top of her, but
She'll get out.
she'll get out.
She'll arrange it the way she wants it.
Yeah,
I just threw it in there.
yeah,
She might even kick it out and then bring it in back into herself.
yeah.
They
No.
tend to do that a lot.
Now Clay's been farming for 40 years, so when I have a question, you hear me going Clay this, Clay that, because I figured I need to learn from somebody that's already done it, and I've learned a lot. It's like going to college. So this city girl has learned
Fill
a
up their
lot.
bucket. They drank that whole bucket last night.
See, they drink this whole bucket of water, which they always have water, but we check it to make sure.
It's got a little in the bottom.
It's got a, does it have any in it?
It's got a little bit.
Okay, because usually when we come to water them, there's just like
About an inch and
about an inch in the bottom.
5 gallons for the 4 rabbits.
Yeah, but
That's a lot. They go through a lot of water in this heat.
right, it's warm, so we just make sure. But we don't like to get it that empty. We like to have it always full. But sometimes they drink it fast. But they, but we check on it constantly. And there's the other mama, and there's the daddy. He's our breeder boy. Hello there. How are you, sweetheart? So he's real sweet. So these are the Californias again. So that's our buddy setup. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Ruthie and Clay Popel at the Popel Backyard Farm.